In honor of Wimbledon, it's game, set, match. The prosecution witnesses have assured an acquittal or perhaps a dismissal of the second-degree murder charge.
Let's bring in our legal guys. Avery Freeman, a civil rights attorney and law professor in Cleveland. Good to see you. And Richard Herman, a New York criminal defense attorney and law professor, joining us from Las Vegas. Good to see you as well. All right, gentlemen, so I talked to you about 20 minutes ago, and you gave us some pretty pivotal one-liners about how this testimony really does serve well for the defense. It is amazingly quick all of a sudden, Richard. When at first it started rather slow, particularly, you know, you had one witness on there for 2 days, and everyone was on the edge of their seat watching the friend, Rachel Gentile. And then suddenly on Friday, it picked up with one first responder or neighbor after another. Did you see a real title shift, you know, in advantage of this case as that unfolded, Richard?
You know, Fred, I never saw an advantage for the prosecution in this case at any time, even after the openings. All of the eyewitnesses, these so-called eyewitnesses that they've brought in, have been completely obliterated on cross-examination. No credibility. The only one that has any credibility is this John Good. He was the one directly within 10, 15 feet of the altercation. He stepped out. He told this jury Trayvon Martin was on top, Zimmerman was below, and Trayvon Martin was throwing punches down on Zimmerman. It's common sense, Fred. The jury is equipped with common sense, and they're going to be called upon to rely upon it. The guy had almost a broken nose, perhaps, definitely bloodied and swollen. The back of his head had lacerations. Was this serious bodily harm? In his mind, did he think he was in imminent fear of death? That allows him to pull out his gun and shoot. It's not the case where he got up on a Sunday afternoon, went out to the store, and on the way there saw Trayvon Martin, ran after him and shot him. It's not that. If he was going to do that, he wouldn't have a broken nose and blood all over his face and the back of his head. It's not how it went down. Common sense is going to rule this case, and this John Good, the prosecution
we're not even halfway done with the case.
Right.
Yes, we are halfway done. The case is over on Wednesday. The case will be over Wednesday, and there's going to be a motion to dismiss, and I think the judge is going to reserve decision on it. They have not proven second-degree murder.
Why would there be this motion to dismiss, in your view?
Because it's insufficient. The evidence that they've adduced at trial is insufficient to support a second-degree murder case. They don't have it. And they have the ultimate burden of proof here to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that there was no self-defense. They haven't done that either.
The jury will make that decision.
Really, it's devastating.
That's not correct.
It's a disservice to the Martin family and to Trayvon Martin that they brought a second-degree murder charge here.
So the jurors are going to have to... Yeah, the jurors are going to have to decide what constitutes real threat. Many are still talking... Go ahead.
The prosecution's case will end on Wednesday, and Friday, I think the defense case will begin. They only have to bring in the pathologist, show his body, and then bring in the parents and other friends to say that that voice was Trayvon Martin's, and that's the prosecution case. There's no other witnesses. It's over.